Welcome guys, we are back with another problem of lead code day 9. Let's try to see what the question is. The today question is robot bounded in circle. It's a medium problem, it's a more likely question. So in this you have learned a lot. So let's try to read out what the question actually asks. On an infinite plane, a robot initially stands at the position of 0, 0 and the faces to the north, and the robot can receive one of the three instructions. Z, it means go straight 1 unit. L, it means turn 90 degree to the left. It means the north direction is this side. If I call it left, if we call it left, so it means I'll just move here. If we call it right, I'll move here on the down side. If I again call it right, I go back side. Okay, the robot performing the instruction given in the order and repeat them forever. Okay, the if we given this instruction ZLGGG, so it going into the infinite loop, it again and again repeating the same thing. Okay, and you have to find out return true if and only if there exists a circle in a plane such that the robot never leaves the circle. Okay, okay, one thing is what we have to do. We have given an instruction, and if we execute the instruction in again and again, so it's the robot is travel in the circle. If it travel in the circle, we are going to return true. If it's not a circle, so then what I'm going to do, I'll just return false in that case. So let's check out ZLGG. So it's kind of GLGG. In my initially stage, my robot is on 0 comma 0. After that, call it Z, so it goes 0 comma 1. Another another instruction, it goes to 0 comma 2. After my first instruction is calling, and my first instruction means my in the north side, I want my robot is standing on the north direction. If I call it left, so it means left means it's the left of the robot, so it means upward, so it goes to upward. If I goes to upward, so it means 0 0 goes to -1, and 2 is again 2, because this is my starting. And the up, if I go above, so let's assume a matrix, it is a 0 0. If I go above, it's a -1 0. If I go left side, so it's a 0 -1. If I go downside of this, in the reference of this 0 0 0 comma 0, it goes 1 comma 0, and so on. So -1 comma 2, if I again call it left, so my robot on the position of 2 comma 2. After that, Z and Z again, so it means, oh sorry, if I call it left, it not, it's only turning the face toward the, it's only turning the face toward the left. It's not a 2, so it's not make some sense. It's not going here also and not here. So after this two step, left calling means my robot is pointing above side. If again call it left, now my robot is pointing backward side, means it goes backward. So it means when I call this Z again, instruction of Z, so where is go, it's come to 0 comma 1. It reaches to 0 comma 1. When I again call this G, then it again reaches to 0 comma 0. So in that scenario, if I repeat this instruction again and again, what I notice one thing here, I notice one thing. It's a cycle. It's starting from 0 and again reaching to 0. So it means there is a cycle possible. But let's try another case. Example 2, where we have given ZGG. There is instruction GG. So in my initial case, my robot is standing on the position of 0 comma 0. If I execute the instruction first G, so it reaches to 0 comma 1. when I, when I again call another instruction of this G, so it reaches to uh, 0 comma 2. So now instruction is complete. I'll just again starting from this G and again call it. So here I notice one thing. It's not if I again execute this code, it going to 0 comma 3, and after that 0 comma 4, and it goes on the straight line. So it's never possible it again reaches to this 0 comma 0. So in that case I'll just give return false. There is no cycle present in that case. So here you notice one thing. So we have just find out is it cycle present or not if we execute this code again and again in the indefinite infinite times. So let's try to make one thing. I notice I'll just try to make a direct, because left and right there's a two instruction is there, L and R, and it's only changes the direction. So I have to make sure I have a such an I have to make sure it's possible to turning the robot according to given instruction. So I'll just make a vector which is going to store the direction where the robot is going to store the direction. So so the direction, there is a four direction. First I notice it's standing on the north, so I'll just make north. So how can I represent north? If I'm standing on 0 comma 0, the north direction is nothing but 0 comma 1. It's my north direction. If after the north I'll just mentioning the left, because north left I'll just rotating anti-clockwise. If you want I'll just rotate it clockwise too, but I'm preferring the clockwise. It's more prefer left. I'll just there's a left, so I'll just handling the case for the left, and right is the inverse of that. So I'll just how I represent my left north side to this 0 and 1. If I want to the upward direction, how can I represent? I'll just represent my referencing point is 0 comma 0. So minus 1 and 0, it's my upward direction. How can I represent backward direction? It's a simple, backward direction will be 0 comma minus 1. Okay, let me enhance the little bit size more. And how can I represent my downside direction? It's obviously 1 comma 0. That's my direction. And in the initial case, uh, my robot direction my robot direction is fixed. It means my robot is not moving anywhere else. Means by default it's standing on the north, so it's standing on the north. I didn't change anything. So, and in the initial case my robot is standing on the x 0 comma 0. So I'll just make x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. It denoting the my coordinate, which coordinate it is on initial state. So it's a 0 comma 0. That's why I'll just write x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. It's make some references. So now try to go with the straightforward. If I reach G, I'll just move one unit ahead. If I got L letter, I'll just move turn on 90-degree left. If I get R, so I'll just turn 90-degree right. So let's try to write the code. Int I equal to 0 starting from the I. Its instruction is a long string, so I'll just instruct ins. So it's kind of make some sense. So I is I'll just hmm, I'll just what I do here, I'll just iterate this string over. I want to stretch and execute what will happen. So if my ins I equal to L, if it's equal to L, it means I want to turn out. So how can I turn? If I want to turn, so initial, it's on the initial state. So this J is containing initial state of mind. So mind or a robot, it's contained. If I add one, let's say it's on initial state 0 comma 1 in the north. If I add it 1, so it's pointing here, means on the top side. So yeah, that's the value I have it. If my j's value is 1, it means it's pointing here. But if I again call it left, so it's come to this 0 comma minus 1, it means it rotated here on the back side. So it means it's kind of work. So if it's greater than j, means it's greater than, so there's only four directions, so I have to divide it by model, taking the model of 4. Else if ins I equal to r, so what in that case? In that case I have to just do opposite. So if I I am on this 0 comma 1, so I want to reach out this to this 1 comma 0. So how can I do that? So for doing this thing, it's a 0. Let's say in initial state, it's a direction of 0 0. If I want to reach out here, so it's have the distance 0 1 2 3, means I have to add it here. If I want to reach here, so I'll just add it 1. If I want similarly, if I want to reach out here, so I'll just add it 3. So in that case, j is equal to j plus 3. I'm just taking modulo 4 for not going beyond that. I have only 4 direction, so did not go, not make any another direction. And else if I got g, if I got g, I have to, if I have got this g, I have to enhance. Let's say I am on the 0 comma 0. So if I got g, so I have to move ahead. So how can I move ahead? I'll just move like this. I'm enhancing my x and which direction I have it. So direction and the z, the value, if initial case j is equal to 0, so it's going to pointing this and it's going only in north direction. And 0 0 containing the x coordinate. Similarly, y is equal to y plus direction j comma 1, because j comma 1 pointing the y coordinate. And that's it, and that's can execute. And one thing I notice here, that's it, it execute my code. And one thing I notice in this scenario, my j is pointing to 0. In that case, when j is equal to 0, and in the second equation there is my j always pointing the north. In that case my j is equal to always 0. In that scenario my j is always 0. So here I notice when my j, when my I, sorry, when my j equal to, when my j is equal to 0, so it not give me answer because it doesn't have present any cycle. It's going only straight direction. So that's the reason. So That's not my answer. That's why I'll just make, if my j is not going to 0, means my j is not 0. In that scenario I just realize it may be present my answer, it must be present my answer, sorry. Okay, in this case, here I notice my j is not equal to 0. In that case my j is equal, in the first stage my j is equal to 1, and again case my j is equal to 2. My initially j is equal to 2. Or it may be possible I have only, I have an instruction like this, so that's maybe our answer. Or maybe I have an instruction like ll, sorry, ll, let's say this. So in that scenario my robot is point on, standing on the 0 0. It just move like this. It's just uh, rotate its head only, so it does not, it's always a cycle because it not going anywhere. So that case also easier, so I'll just uh, add this case also. X, if my x is equal to 0 and my y is equal to 0, so it may be, it must be my answer. So let's run it this code, it kind of work or not. So let me run this code. Yeah, it's accepted. Let's submit our code, guys. uh, yeah, that's it, it acceptable. So thank you guys. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. I resolve your doubt as soon as possible. So take care. Let's meet in another lead code problem.